And dear Vincent Oloo is going to be here with us in a minute. So I would like to share a little bit about him to you. He is a certified breathwork practitioner with over 20 years of experience in conscious breathing techniques. His calm and healing presence, combined with his deeply transformative practice, has helped countless individuals achieve profound personal growth. And Vincent specializes in transformational breath as a senior trainer, and his sessions are known for their intensity and ability to foster deep, lasting change. So, driving by a belief in the power of breath and transform lives. So, Vincent is committed to guiding others on their journey to wellness, one conscious breath at a time. He's offering sessions both online and in person, of course, and reaching a global audience. And he is a member of the executive team of IBF. So I'm stopping now, and Vincent is with us. Welcome, Vincent. Hello.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are.
Very nice having you here today. And we are very excited for your topic, Ubuntu. So it's very interesting. I'd love to hear you. Yeah, we'd love to hear from you.
Thank you so much. So welcome to this afternoon to this World Breathing Day. It's an honor and privilege to be part of this group and to be presenting in this beautiful day. Before we start, I know we are living in a world of conscious breathing. And for me, in everything that I do, I always remind myself to breathe. And so I know Leila has just done some box breathing with us, and Anil has also done a bit of tapping with us. And I understand we've been sitting, I've been running around up and down for a long time. So I think just standing up and shaking off and stretching a bit would really be helpful so that we can be able to be fully present for this presentation. And I hope that we can enjoy it. So wherever you are, if you can just stand and just shake your body, move your body, hands, maybe raise them up. Just feel how your body wants to move. Maybe you turn your neck, your chest, you stretch up and down, just allowing yourself to release anything that is stuck while you are sitting for a long time, to awaken the cells and just be fully present. And a friend of mine just likes to say that speak gibberish. So as you do that, maybe you can just say words that don't have meaning, like and just turn your head from one side to another to distract your brain from constant watching the screen. And when you feel ready, we can come back and sit down. And after that movement, now it's time to calm our minds. And how we do that, I would just like to invite us to close your eyes, take a few breaths, and just allow yourself to come to this space, to this present moment. Focusing on your breath, one breath at a time, inhale and exhale. Making sure your feet is planted on the ground. Your breath is flowing in and out. Slowly bring your awareness back to the space, and when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. So once again, thank you very much for being here today and being with us for this World Breathing Day. I chose the topic of Ubuntu because the theme for the World Breathing Day is breathing together. And I wrote something that I would like to read for us so that it just helps us to understand where I am coming from. And this is just about 5 minutes of reading. So I hope that you can be patient with me and just listening. And if you have any questions, we can share later. After this reading, I will open the floor for maybe 1 or 2 sharing of questions. And then after that, we are going to breathe together as a community. And this is going to be conscious connected breathing for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And then after that, we can close. And if there are any questions again, can be asked, and then we can move forward. So here it is. Ubuntu. I am because we are. Holding space for one another in breathwork. In many African cultures, particularly within indigenous communities, there is a beautiful tradition called baraza, a Swahili word that means a gathering or council. This is more than just a meeting. It's a sacred communal space where people come together to share ideas, support each other, and receive guidance from community leaders. In times of need, it becomes a powerful resource, a circle of care where community rallies around the individual affected. Imagine families and communities sitting under the moonlight, breaking bread, telling stories, laughing, grieving, and dreaming together. These are not just gatherings of scarcity, but of solidarity. People don't come because they lack food in their homes. They come because they believe in the strength of unity. It's in these shared moments that our humanity shines brightest. When we come together, we create something much greater than ourselves. So what does this mean for our breathwork community? Today, breathwork is growing in popularity, but with growth comes challenges. There is a concerning trend of individuals attending short seminars, sometimes just 2 or 5 days, and emerging with the belief that they are ready to train others or even start schools. While enthusiasm is a beautiful thing, depth and integrity takes time. A 5-day seminar is a personal awakening, not a license to lead others without accountability. This is where Ubuntu comes in. Being my brother's keeper, it's a reminder that we rise by lifting others. True leadership in breathwork is not about competition, but collaboration. It's about building a community rooted in wisdom, humility, and shared responsibility. We are incredibly fortunate to have spaces like the International Breathwork Foundation and the Global Inspiration Conference, where breathworkers from around the world, both professionals and enthusiasts, gather each year to breathe together, learn from one another, and co-create a vision for the future. These are our modern day barazas. They are spaces of exchange, innovation, and policy making, where we shape the ethics and standards of our growing field. But with leadership also comes responsibility. Facilitators, trainers, and technique creators are in positions of influence, and that power can be misused, sometimes unconsciously. When challenge arises, when someone is accused or criticized, will they be cast out, or will the community gather around to hold them accountable with compassion? Being our brother's keeper means not rushing to judgment. It means asking, what pain or pressure led to this choice? How can healing begin? It is not about excusing harm, but about honoring our shared humanity as we navigate it. Let us choose to lead with empathy. Let us gather, listen, breathe, and not just judge ourselves, but be there for each other. We are called to serve, and so shall we. Thank you very much. What inspired me to write this was the face of our work today, I think, is at a place where we are challenged. We are challenged in different ways that instead of coming together to support each other, it almost seems like people are fighting, people are competing. Every person who is developing a technique or a school or someone who's on a position of power, you always find that I always want to outdo the other person. And this is between me as a trainer and my fellow trainer, between me as a facilitator against another facilitator, between my modality and another modality. And there is also a saying in Africa that says, you cannot grow tall by standing on top of the other person. So for me, when you think about this, then it means that you cannot be greater by putting another person down. And this is one of the things that really drives me. When you think of compassion, it comes with understanding that I want to be able to support the other person when there is time of need. Because in some of my trainings, I've heard that there is a word that goes like, every choice has consequences, but also every choice that we make in that particular moment is the correct choice in that moment. If I had a different choice, I could have made it. So that is why it's important that when your brother or my brother is at fault, it's important to ask myself or ask that person, what really drove them to do what they did. And from this, you can find an engagement where you ask questions, have compassion, understand where they're coming from, and then figure out what is the best course of action that is needed so that we can move forward. And for me, when we are able to do this with clear mind, with compassion, with open hearts and open minds, is where we invite Ubuntu, being my brother's keeper. And so this is what really inspired me to write whatever I have written. And I hope that there is, if not all of it, there is one thing that one person can pick from it and that can help to move forward to support being our brother's keepers. I don't know if there is any question or comment before we go into a small breathing session. All right. I would like us to go into 10 minutes breathing. So get yourself a very comfortable space. And I would like to share some music in the background. So if it's possible to make me a co-host, that would be great. Thank you. And in this breath work process, I would like us to remember people who are suffering, people who are not well. And in this case, I would like us to remember Robin, who is supposed to be holding the space for us today. And he's not capable of doing that because he's in hospital. Also, if you have someone that is not well, that could be physically, mentally, emotionally, let's hold them in the space of light where they can feel the healing that comes from each and every one of us who's sitting here today. So take a space or get us a relaxing place where you can be able to relax, and we breathe together for just about 10 minutes. You can close your eyes, have your intention clear for yourself. You can choose to breathe through your open mouth or through your nose, whatever works for you. This is conscious connected breathing. So just be sure or aware that your breath, both inhale and exhale, are interconnected, that there is no pause when you're breathing in and there is no pause after breathing out, just allowing it to flow for you. So when you're ready, we start. Breathing in and breathing out. Yeah, presence. Just breathing in consciously and breathing out, staying aware and awake. Breathing in and breathing out. Just keeping aware of your breath and sending love to those people who are in pain, mental, emotional, and physical. And as you continue to breathe, gently allow yourself to begin to bring your awareness back to this space. And just feel the ground under your feet if you're sitting up, or feel the mat beneath you if you're lying down. And when you feel ready, you can fully sit up, open your eyes, and be here with us. And I want to say thank you for listening and breathing with me this afternoon, or whatever time it is at your place. And I'm wondering whether there are any questions or any comments. I see Ayo has sent a question. My question is, I was told that the unity circle represents love in parts of Africa, and that love is unity, which is Ubuntu. So what is Ubuntu? Because I would just simply say Ubuntu also represents love. If I don't love my brother, I wouldn't take care of them. I wouldn't come close or share a space with someone that I don't really love as such. Of course, it happens that we can be in a space, but I don't necessarily feel love for you as an individual person. But what brings us together is basically unity that is formed in love. So it can also mean just love as it is. I hope that answers your question, Ayo.
I have another question. How's it going
Are
on?
there any other questions?
How's it going in Kenya right now? I know there's been a lot of challenges.
Yeah, I think in Kenya at the moment, it's a political, there is a lot of political upheavals that are going on. They are building up slowly, but it's not as close to where it was when you came to Kenya last year. Because when you came to Kenya last year, it was a bit, last year but one, it was a bit heavy because it was just running into after political elections. So that was a bit heavier. At the moment it's there, but it's not as heavy as it was previously. So I can say we are in a good space, but not, so in quotes, in a good space.
That's good to hear. Thank you.
Thank you so much.